Welcome to the Fannattics Show Live, where we talk about anything and everything Magic fan related, not affiliated, on quest to our team's first ever NBA championship. And now to introduce your host of the stream from Orlando, Florida. Y'all know him best, Hollywood.
And y'all already know we live and action. It's December what? What day is today? The 3rd. December 3rd, 2025. More importantly, ain't the Magic on a win streak? Hold on. Ain't the Orlando Magic, who started off the season a little rough and had everybody saying that, the Desmond Bain trade this, we should have got this, we should fire this, we should move this, we're better without. I can't hear nothing because all I'm hearing is the song play. I'm telling you. Shout out this team. If it wasn't 6:12 in the morning, I'd be clapping harder. But y'all got the visual. Magic fans, I'm not gonna lie to you. Today we got a rough matchup. Today we got a tough matchup. Today we got a matchup where it can go one of two ways. We either play great or we expose ourselves again. That's really it. This is the lineup in which we're going to have to face. The starting five in which we got on that other side. We have San Antonio coming into town, which for those who didn't know, spoiler alert, San Antonio is in the Kia Center tonight at what time? 7 p.m. Eastern time. Magic fans, this is one of those games where of course you see the records 14-6, all jokes aside, versus 13-8. This is going to test our strength. This is going to test the type of team that we are. And the scariest part about it, they don't even got Victor Wembanyama. So that's the one thing where we at least have the advantage of where, thankfully, I know it sucks. I hope he gets better, but at least we don't have to worry about Victor Wembanyama this matchup against the Spurs. Now, we do have to worry about a couple people. De'Aaron Fox, one of those guys who can easily be a Magic killer whenever he feels like it. We got Devin Vassell, Julian Champagne, Harrison Barnes, and Luke Cornett. Now, Harrison Barnes on Tristan da Silva, I honestly don't know how that matchup is going to go. I think Tristan can contain him because, of course, this isn't prime time Golden State Harrison Barnes, you know what I mean? This is more so end of career Harrison Barnes, all respect to the champ, but it is what it is, So Tristan da Silva being the young buck, I think, has that advantage over him. Champagne against Wagner, man. Wagner about to pop Champagne. You know what I'm saying? With how much he's going to score tonight. I think Wagner can have himself a game, and I think these are those Franz Wagner-esque games. I think Franz easily has been very consistent this season. Same with Wendell. Tristan da Silva, not gonna lie, has been a little up and down, but I think with the matchup of Harrison Barnes is just a good defender, so I don't know how easily it will be for Tristan da Silva to score on Harrison Barnes, if any at all. So maybe he'll just have to do those pick and rolls, get easy, fast breaks. Who knows? Who knows how this game will go for Tristan Silva, but I definitely believe in him. And then, of course, the guy we haven't talked about on this Magic squad yet, Desmond Bain, scoring 37 in the past 2 games. I think, of course, everyone's going to be looking at Desmond Bain. Everyone's going to be saying, all right, are you going to crack 30 again? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Look, I think that this might be a game where Desmond Bain might not hit 37. This might be one of those games where he might get 15. He might get 16. We cannot be mad at that. I believe the one to score 37 in this game would be a Franz Wagner. I think Franz is going to be the type of player in this game to really need to take over if we want to win this game. It does say that we are favored by 8, which, of course, I get it. No Wemby on their side. So without Wemby, that should be an advantage for us, but we don't have Paolo, right? right? So it is a little, I'm not going to say an even matchup, but our two franchise stars aren't playing. But we do have a good enough team on both sides to where this is still a great matchup to watch. Now, De'Aaron Fox, of course, is that guy who I will be looking at on the Spurs, where I'm just like, we have to contain him. I think Suggs has to do his thing, and Suggs has to make some three-pointers. We cannot go, what did we go, 9 for like 30 something, or let me, you know what? I don't even gotta say it. I can search up the stats. We on a computer. What am I doing? You know what I mean? We about to see how we went against the Bulls. 9 for 33. That's exactly what it was. 9 for 33. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 for 33 ain't winning jack in the NBA. I'm glad that we won that game, but 9 and 3 might not win us that game against the Spurs. You know what I mean? It might have done it against the Chicago Bulls, but I don't think against the 14 and 6 Spurs. This team is gonna be one of those teams where this game, of course, we don't have Wemby. You know, I get it. Or they don't have Wemby. But we don't have Paolo. Of course, it would be a completely different game if either of them would be playing, let alone both of them. Now, since they're not, we have to focus on that and have to focus on what this Magic team has been able to do. Our goal is, of course, to reach the top of the standings. We said in the beginning of the season we're a top 3 team in the East, especially this year due to the lackluster of just amounts of injuries that have truly just been going on in the league. Funny enough, Paolo's not playing for us, but I'm telling you, we easily could end up, we're only 2 games away, 4 games away from first seed, but 2 games away from second seed. Magic fans, we can easily make a good little run this year. And again, I don't mean to talk playoffs in a video where it is just, the 22nd game of the season. Magic fans, I get it, but, I truly think that this is a team that we can reach the Eastern Conference Finals at most. I think that with the experience that we have, I don't think that I don't want it to sound bad, because I love my team and I believe in my team. And do I want us to win a championship? Of course. But I don't want us to get to the finals and lose, you know what I mean? So I am definitely the type of player or type of person who would say, you know what, I would prefer these players get to the Eastern Conference Finals, lose in like a heartbreaking fashion, feed off of that, and truly lock in to know when we make the finals, we winning it. If we can guarantee that this year, hey, by all means, push the red button. Let's go all in. You know what I'm saying? But Magic fans, we got the Spurs. We got the Spurs tonight, 7 p.m., 14 and 6, 13 and 8. Magic fans, we could go to 14 and 8, drop them to 14 and 7, go on a little run because we are currently, if I'm not mistaken, on a 3-game win streak, right? We beat the Sixers, we beat the Pistons, we beat the Bulls, and now we have the Spurs, the Heat, the Knicks, the Heat, and the Nuggets. Magic fans, these next 5 games are very important games. I think we're sweeping the Heat. I don't think we're losing a game this season, especially not the NBA Cup game on Tuesday. But Magic fans, we got a weekend of marquee matchups. I've told you, we've been talking about it since last month. Looking into this month, all of November, all of December really had just marquee matchup after marquee matchup, and we have showed up. So I'm glad at least today we have the Spurs to do that opportunity again. We have the Heat, the Knicks, the Heat, the Nuggets, the Jazz, the Warriors. Magic fans, it doesn't get easier from here, but it starts from here. It starts from today. We always got to look at today, and you got to think about that with life too. I feel like in life, it's so easy to think about tomorrow, think about yesterday, but we got to look at right now. We got to enjoy what we got right now, and I feel like there are so many times where we're just ungrateful for right now. And I feel like I don't mean saying ungrateful for life. I don't mean saying ungrateful for what life has given you, but again, that's past tense. You know what I'm saying? We have to focus on right now. Every single day is a present. That's why it's called right now. You know what I'm saying? There we go. It's a gift. That's why it's called the present. Now, Magic fans, we have to enjoy this part of this team. I think that a lot of the times we put, and again, I think it's just the modern society that we're in. We put immense pressure on ourselves to have to do this and have to do that, when in reality, we just got to go game by game. I'll never forget the just mob of Magic fans that completely just threw in the white towel within 10 games of the season. Magic fans, we not even on game 30, and they already saying, all right, we good. Magic fans, we can't say that. We got to go game in, game out. I think that this team has the potential to do something great this season. I think that this team has the potential to put the league on notice, which is thankfully what we've been doing, especially on national TV, because Lord knows we have not had the best of luck on national TV. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know. If you guys have been Magic fans for a jump, you know, on national TV. Well, let me just say this. We haven't won a home game on national TV since, I think the stat was like 2014. Or no, I'm lying to you, because it had Dwight Howard in the video and he left in 2012. So imagine. That's how long it's been. And we're less than a month away from the year 2026. Magic fans, Dwight Howard left in 2012, and the video had him as the forefront in winning that game. Magic fans, it's been a while, so we just had to enjoy everything. We have to enjoy today. We have to enjoy the game. We have to enjoy just being able to watch this team, watch somebody like a Desmond Bain come into Orlando, and now, yes, he started off a little bad, started off struggling, but now has picked up back-to-back games, the buzzer beater. Magic fans, it's great to see, you know, and regardless if he goes on a slump again, he'll get right back out of it and he'll do great, you know. I think that it's really going to show that against a team like the Spurs, like, this is one of those games where we have to take advantage and we have to win. We're at home. Solidify home court advantage. I'm tired of playing 2K. I barely play 2K, but whenever I get on it, I hate whenever I use the Magic. I do not like using the hate word, genuinely, but I very much hate when I go on 2K and I see that it says home court advantage D- for the Kia Center. It's a slap in the face. Kia Center is one of the greatest environments I've been in, and when we're hot, when Desmond Bain hits that little skip, went back, clunk, I'm talking about the roof was about to explode. Come on now. That ain't no D- 2K. We got to change that ASAP. But it changes with winning. And it changes with going to the games. It changes with doing the chants. It changes with just representing this Magic team worldwide, no matter where you're at. Hence, that's what we're doing right now. I'm in Miami, baby. I am in Heat territory. But guess what? Everybody here knows that I'm that Orlando Magic fan. Everybody knows here that I bleed blue. Everybody knows I got it tatted, baby. 407 till I die. You already know the city beautiful is what keeps me going, and this is what we do it for. You know, we do pre-games, we do post-games, but you know, we do our give-back videos, we do our vlogs. We're just an Orlando Magic fan trying to spread the Magic fandom worldwide, and a game like tonight against the Spurs really does. I just like thinking, I'm not gonna lie to you, Magic fans, like, I kind of think like a little too deep in terms of matchups, where I'm just thinking like, it's crazy to me. So like San Antonio, I think, is 2 hours behind us, so this game would start at 5 if I'm not mistaken. Let me see right here. San Antonio time. 5:24, yeah. Oh, it's only an hour. Okay. So it's only an hour behind. So it's 7 p.m. game time here, so it would be 6 p.m. game time over there. And I could only imagine, like, people in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I've only been to San Antonio once, and it was for like an hour during a layover, and lo and behold, the only place I decided to go was the Spurs Arena. And I went, I had barbecue. There's a restaurant right outside the Spurs Arena. I don't know if y'all know Spurs fans. If you're watching this video, y'all can definitely point it out. There's a barbecue spot right outside the Spurs Arena. Like, I'm talking about walking distance. You walk through the whole parking lot, and then right by these train tracks, I think you got to cross the train tracks, and then boom, right there you got a barbecue spot. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it was fire. We was by ourselves. I wish I was watching it like when it was booming to see how that food would taste, because it tasted all right. It wasn't like a, yo, I'm dying to come back, but I am dying to see a Spurs game. In terms of the environment, would love to just see how it looks like over there. I feel like Spurs fans they're just classy, I think, in my opinion. I think the Spurs fans know, just, they like fundamental basketball. When you like fundamentals, man, when I saw a video of Victor Wembanyama chilling with I forget what, I think they're called the Coyote Crew, something like that, man. We got to do something like that in the Magic, man. They got a fan base who literally be hanging out and like practice chants outside of the arena. Man, all those season ticket holders that we know, man, come on, we got to do something like that. Shout out to Spurs and the organization, seeing this type of, they're a great organization. They've won many championships. We wish to emulate them. And a fun fact, Tim Duncan was this close to being Orlando Magic, but it never happened, and that's one of the other what ifs in the Orlando Magic history that we have. But tonight, we do have at 7 p.m. Eastern Time the San Antonio Spurs visiting your Orlando Magic. Magic fans, it's Wednesday, December 3rd, already the middle of the first week of December. Magic fans, how are y'all feeling? The season to me has been flying by. I feel like I'm scared. I'm scared for the off season because I feel like, man, it was such a long off season. I remember just anticipating Magic games, not knowing what to stream, and being like, man, because with a stream, I stream almost every day. Pre-games, post-games, Magic fans definitely tap in and subscribe, but it just felt weird not having things to stream, every single day. So now that we in the mood, we in the flow, and we basically are in a flow state of knowing that, man, we live for this stream. We are streaming every Magic game to talk Magic basketball. So y'all know out there, quite frankly, I live in Miami. I don't got nobody to talk Magic hoops here. I could only imagine people who live in Utah, Washington, New York, Boston, California, anywhere, Germany, Italy, Peru, Brazil, Japan, places that people have told me that they have seen my videos in. I can only imagine being the only Magic fan there, or being a group of Magic fans there, in a world full of Heat fans, full of Knicks fans, Lakers fans, Celtics fans, anybody and everybody, Bulls fans. I'm telling you right now, Magic fans, it's just the vibes that we are seeing at the Kia Center. We win this game, I'm coming back and I'm going to say I told you about them vibes. Magic fans, the vibes that we are seeing at the Kia Center from this team are just absolutely astronomical. I think that this team is on a trajectory to do something great. The city is vibing. I just saw a video, if I'm not mistaken, of a bar in Orlando playing this song on a violin, saxophone, Orlando Magic, Orlando Magic, with drums. I'm like, what? It's crazy to me. In Orlando, growing up in Orlando, nobody was a Magic fan. Everybody would ridicule me for going to these games. Everybody would ridicule me for being a fan, let alone just representing the Magic anywhere and everywhere. And then to see now that in our city they're showing us love, it feels great. It feels great. I know winning does that. I know a lot of the times when the team sucks and when the team loses, who's gonna stick around, right? But then you got the knuckleheads like me. You got the knuckleheads, like a whole bunch of those who bleed blue that I know personally, that Magic fans, we live Magic basketball. I'm so excited to watch this game. Life, I have a meme that I posted. It's like life gives me any inconvenience, and it's LeBron holding Ty Lue, right? But instead of LeBron, I put myself and then Ty Lue, the Orlando Magic. And it's like, man, I'm telling you, I'm always looking at the Orlando Magic to help me and save me of my situations, and they do. It's giving me a purpose. It's giving me a drive, and games like this is why I love Magic basketball. I think about that time when I went to San Antonio. I pray that one day we become so hot in this podcasting gig, we become so hot on this channel that we're able to travel the entire season, at least one season, just see how it's like, hit the road every single game, no matter whether it's here in Germany, Puerto Rico, every single game, travel with the squad, go to the games, experience the city, vlog it, have y'all see what it's like to be an Orlando Magic and travel with the team, just not with the team, but just travel alongside the season, go to every game. That would be a dream. That's definite, all 82 games of the season. That would be a vibe, Magic fans, but that's definitely a goal way down the line. But a game like today against the Spurs, right? If you look at the matchup, of course, if you want to talk basketball, we don't got Wemby, we don't got Paolo, but it's still going to be a great matchup. You got De'Aaron Fox is one of those players. Honestly, like, I don't even mean to glaze. I just think he's a great player. I think I've been a fan of his since Sacramento. I think even since college. I think, where did he play? Was it Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken? De'Aaron Fox College. Yes, sir. I knew it. I was like, I remember seeing him, I think, if I'm not mistaken, at Kentucky and being like, nah, this kid is crazy. And then when he went to Sacramento, it was like, oh, they got themselves a dog. Then when they got rid of my boy and took him to San Antonio with Pop, oh, man. But then, of course, Pop, man, God bless Pop, and thankfully he's still there and still kicking it. But Magic fans, Victor Wembanyama is a once-in-a-lifetime talent. So the fact that now De'Aaron Fox has that, hey, man, God bless them for what they did to him in Sacramento. But Magic fans, Wemby's not playing today. Paolo's not playing today. I get it, but we still got Franz. They still got De'Aaron Fox. It's still going to be a battle of a 14-16 versus a 13-8 team at the Kia Center, at one of the best arenas in the entire NBA. Magic fans, I'm extremely hyped for this game. I cannot wait. 7 p.m. See y'all there. Tuning in. Stay tuned to the post game. If y'all go to the game, represent us that cannot be there. Represent us that do not live in Orlando. Represent us that would do anything to be at that game. And make sure y'all wear blue. Make sure y'all wear white. Make sure y'all yell. Make sure y'all represent this team. And make sure y'all are respectful. Y'all see San Antonio Spurs fans, you let them go first. You see San Antonio Spurs fans and they lose the game, you say, I hope y'all have a nice ride home. No BS. Thank y'all for coming into Orlando. Hope y'all enjoy our city. You need any advice? Don't be a D-head to these away fans. Unless it's Laker, Heat, or Celtics fans. And especially Knicks fans. Just playing. Respectful to everybody in our arena. Remember that. Spurs fans especially. One of the most classiest people in the league. One of the most classiest organizations in the league. So definitely respect them as such. But Spurs, you're going down. Orlando Magic, we got basketball today. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Thank you for tuning in. Like always, that's a wrap. It's been a pleasure, and stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. Pre-games, post-games, everything and anything Orlando Magic fan related. Not affiliated, but maybe one day. Who knows? Y'all already know we are out of here. God bless. And like always, play my outro. And go Magic.
Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.